Ultimate Face-Off. Empire action next here on the feed. Are you ready for some hockey? As always, we thank our servicemen and women around the world protecting us here at home and our freedoms. We thank you. This afternoon, starting goaltenders brought to you by MyTech Automotive, getting those snow tires on your car and helping you put those chains on as well, because that snowstorm is on its way. You're going to really have to rustle your way through a half-inch of snow with MyTech Automotive. Who do we got starting in goal, Shrem?
To our left, back in net this morning, Zach Alvarado, coming off of a win last night. He is 4-9 on the season, 402 goals against, but those will be updated. He's well below the 4 goals against mark now, I'm sure. Noodles to our left, pasta perfect Ryan Frommignon, 6-6 on the season at 385 goals against average.
Did we just give him a new nickname?
I did. I did. Hopefully he's pasta perfect today.
So 385 and 886. Or 886, all right. Those were your MyTech Automotive starting goaltenders. Patriot Hockey Empire starts now here on the feed. Face-off one. Patriots will find it. Launched in by Noah Cuniff. Right in along the glass, down in the near corner of the Hampton zone, down there to chase. Oulet trying to get ahead of Zaitsev. Zaitsev stealing away. Zaitsev looking towards the front. Feeds it to Cuniff. It's loose on the backhand to the front there. Gets deflected just wide along the far post. Cuniff push it over to the far side for Delaney. And Ian Rush taking out his check. And Alvarado was actually calling for a penalty, and so was Jonesy and the rest of the crew for the Hampton Roads Whalers. Over to the near side now and cleared down the length of the ice. No icing is the call. Last game's referee is not wearing the water wings in this contest, so we may have a different flavor. We're not sure what we'll get, and there it is. We will have a call. It's a roughing call. So, there you go. We got our first taste of the officiating with only 42 seconds gone in this first period. No score. He was giving him the business, he says. Riley Wannett is the guilty party. He'll sit for 2 or less. Little trivia question out there. We'll throw it out there in a minute. But it is a Reebok Hockey penalty kill, ReebokHockey.com to check out the selection as this one's cleared down by the Pats. Actually, this might be a good time for the question. Who is the only father-son tandem in the NHL to win MVP title? And in what years?
Oh.
I credit Brian Linzer for that trivia question from last week's broadcast. For those of you that are paying attention, you know the answer, the Pats faithful. As this one comes up top. There it is. Sauer, that set it up there for Munkovic. Chase down. Mikey DeBow will get there first. Trying to swipe it out there. But it's caught up in the feet. The Hampton Roads player, that's Travis Volmert. And trying to squeeze it through. To no avail. The Hampton Roads Whalers as it will get whistled dead with 1:16 left to kill on Riley Wannett's penalty. 18:34 left here in the first, no score.
I'm going to think on this one for a minute.
Yep.
Do you have the answer?
I do have the answer. I'm not going to give it away. We'll revisit it. We'll come back to it in the second period. And it's up top. Osmundson putting it over for Oulet. Oulet drops it down to an open area. Horn was not set up ready for it, and McDaniel wasn't either. But down low, it's Gale pinching it around over to the near side boards. Controlling the play, Hampton Roads on the power play. Osmundson looking, top of the slot, pulls the trigger, and it gets deflected wide. Over to the far half boards, up top, Oulet. Alex Oulet now on 4. Horn, John Horn setting it down low, trying to find Zach McDaniel. McDaniel having a slap at it, slapped up top, not out. An effort there by Ian Rush, foiled by Osmundson. Now on for Gale, back to Osmundson. Osmundson, high slot, takes a shot, does not make its way through traffic, and it'll be wrangled down here by Purdon, who tries to get there to poke it out, but he had some back checking to deal with, and it's kept in there by John Horn. Along the half boards now, working for it and keeping it down low is Gale. Rush will find it back behind the goal line as McDaniel could not get there first, and it goes past Oulet and all the way down into the Hampton territory as Alvarado way out. We're going to send a home run pass up here to the blue line, but it's a delayed offside because Gale was not back across the line in time. McDaniel was a step ahead, but no offside call there as he did not touch the puck, but regardless, it's a hand pass now as another call as Majette slapped it out of the air.
Stastny?
Nope. 17:26 left here in the first. No score. 8 seconds left on Riley Wannett's penalty. Wannett usually wears 13, by the way. And you're pointing. Oh, okay. I think she may have fallen asleep somewhere. Our second camera. Oh, and off the side of the net there. If there was a Patriot in the vicinity, he would have gunned it home, but Jason Guidey couldn't get there in time. A couple of players collide behind the play there, as now the Patriots are back to even strength. 5-a-side hockey. Riley Wannett back on the bench. He's wearing 81 on his sweater. Should get a 2-minute penalty for not wearing 13, right, Shrems? I'm totally kidding. If John Baranowski ever heard that comment, he would explode. Last game, Alex Stroud was wearing a number 7 uniform as he got the assist.
Got his first helper as an elite member. So hats off to him on Logan Hulse's goal. A very comforting goal nonetheless.
Oh, and a chance there, trying to go far post on Alvarado. On the opposite side, 16:35 remains here in the first. No score, no shots. It's Sunday, after all.
There's nothing.
Absolutely nothing. And it's cut off there. Ty Ayers had a chance there, but he couldn't drag it through. Over to the near side now. Along the near wing, it's Matt Kashab. Matthew Kashab dumping it in here. He's going to chase it down. Olei's going to get there first. Olei putting it along over to the far side. Along the half boards, and now trying to kick it along. Jordan Graves couldn't get a hold of it there. Lenkovic trying to do a little extra work to push it out, but he can't do so. It's kept in there by the Patriots with Guidey. Guidey. Is that Graves? That is Graves. Up top, it goes to Andrula. Andrula sends it over to Santiago, who has his right uni today. Finally, yeah. Who was he? He was wearing Melissa's yesterday.
Yep.
That's right. Of course, you saw Devin Melisse. He is out with a lower body injury, pending some MRI results. We wish him a speedy recovery. Up top, Zach Davis pulling the trigger, deflected through the rebound.
Finish.
Oh, on the backhand, Sean to save by Alvarado.
Still loose.
Loose underneath the pad. It
we saw it.
goes. Yeah, but the referee's on the other side. Great opportunity up front. A couple of shots on that. We'll keep track of the shots up here. 15-28. Nope, there's the first shot. 15-28 left here in the first. No score. Patriots Hockey is sponsored by the Spine and Joint Institute of Fairfax, Virginia, located on Old Lee Highway. Dr. Yeskin and Schaefer can help you with your family wellness, sports medicine, and chiropractic needs. It's sjinstitute.com for more details. Here comes Pervasek. Pulls the trigger. And save by Framignon. Over to the near side now. It's Drew Butler. I tried to get the message across. Framignon played last week in the East Coast, and I tried to get the word out to the broadcasters. It's Framignon, not Framinin.
I think we made that mistake the
We
first
did
time
for a while,
called his
too. I was a little too late to the party to tell them. So the game was still well underway.
High stick?
And that one is ruled a high stick. And then I did get the correction there, and my phonetic pronunciation came out as Framinon.
Right church, wrong pew.
Yeah, they were close. Oh, man. But Drew Blevins and Brian Linzer for East Coast, they do a fantastic job in their broadcasts. We enjoyed checking out them, and we got to check on the results from that elite game.
I will.
Richmond and
I will.
East Coast. East Coast defeated Richmond in the elite contest last night, which helps the Patriots since they had split the weekend. Now let's see if the job has been done down there. And here comes a breakaway chance for Gale. In on goal. Framignon going alone here with Gale. And Gale misses the mark. He hits it off the side of the net, trying to go short side.
He had Framignon beat too, but he was a little bit too deep into the play.
Up along the near side, and here comes a tripping call. No, Riley Wannett may have gotten away with one.
That would be number 2 for Wannett, I believe.
Yeah. Phoenix Stewart trying to do some back checking on Noah Cunniff that was going in for, but Alvarado did the job as he sent it around over to the far boards in the neutral zone. And Noah Cunniff will tap it right back in, and he'll go off on a change. Noah Morning up here along the near side, blue line will keep it in. No, it hopped over his stick and out. It'll be Garrett Newton trying to get there ahead of Gale. Gale with an opportunity one-on-one with Framignon, doing some back checking here. Gets the puck dropped off there for Osmundson, but Noah Morning will find it as he lost control there. Any update on that score, sir?
They are playing as we speak. 11:15
Really?
start time.
11:15 for the elite.
Yes, sir.
You looked at elite, not
Yes,
Empire?
sir.
No?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Some teams still opted to go with the later start times for their elite games. So that was a schedule that we were accustomed to last year, where elite would play the 8 o'clock game. So we decided to switch it around because we figure earlier games would draw in more of a crowd.
Makes for early mornings, doesn't it? Face-off one back in the corner.
Okay. Over to the near side. And it's Gimbel keeping it in there along the half boards now. It's McDaniel teeing up a shot here, but it goes off as Zaitsev and goes down the length of the ice. Can you take this for a second?
Hampton trying to get something going here. Potomac trying to generate something. This is a very a reminiscent effort so far of yesterday's first period, where nobody really took advantage of any opportunities. Very flat game all around. But somebody's going to try and step up here. Potomac's having a hard time getting out right now, but DeVal is going to play it safe, sort of. Finally, we're out of the zone. Davis trying to push it forward. Not the case. And
Andela back to
gonna,
chase.
Yeah,
Yep, there you go. Sorry, you tried.
I could probably do a lead a little bit better.
You're getting better at it, though. And Davis through center now with the pass ahead for Jason Guidey. Guidey slap it in around Ouellette, and he'll go off on a change. He'll be chased down now by Travis Falbert. And his backhand there, it was Kashab trying to put it in on goal. One shot apiece, and a hard check along the corner there. And it was a change from Riley Wannett. Now McDaniel may have a chance here. Zach Davis getting back there in time, but it's a 2-on-1. No, he lost his footing. But now we're going to have a call here, and I believe it's going to the Potomac Patriots.
Be an elbow behind the play. All 17 left to go here in the first period. Nothing going on. The 2-minute minor penalty to the Potomac Patriots for elbowing.
Face off to the right from Jan. Here's Johnny with the call.
2 minutes for elbowing. Kasab for elbowing at 12:17 on the rebound.
Visit ReebokHockey.com. As this shot from the short side, try and go up high. And a nice save there by Framignon. Whoa, baby. Way to get the pad over there to stop that one. 11:53 left here in the first. No score.
Got something to say during the broadcast? Want to give a shout out to your favorite player? Send us a tweet at Cross Ice Feed or email us.
Tweet us at Cross Ice Feed. Stearns will get back to you quick. I may jump in there too once in a while.
Yeah?
From time to time. I've never done the Twitter before, so.
Yeah. And it's over to the front of the net. Framignon to save the rebound. It's loose up front. And it goes ankle to ankle. And finally onto the tape of McDaniel. McDaniel, top of the far circle, trying to spin around to take a shot, but Jason Guidey getting in his way. Now it's up at the top here for Ouellette, who takes a shot deflected through. Framignon read it in the other direction, left a gaping net, but fortunately nobody was there to bang it home. Ouellette down over to the near side. Gale winds up, takes a shot. He was looking to snipe that corner, but it goes well wide and around the horn. 1 minute left on Kasab's penalty. 11-16 left here in the first. No score. And up top, kept in. Sauer pulls the trigger. Framignon to save. And it's under a pile of bodies here. And now Santiago's going to look for the open lane. And he finds it and he sends it down like the ice.
40 ticks left to go with the man advantage here. Not much going. Couple of shots here for Hampton Roads, but no quality scoring chances so far. Sauer bringing it through the neutral zone. Drops it off for McDaniel. McDaniel can't quite get it to his player, but picked up on the trailer.
And it's Mankovic along the far side of the net. Up top it goes to Gale. Hey, we should switch off like every 5 seconds and confuse the heck out of people.
I'm sure fans are looking to
get confused.
Yeah.
Framignon made a toe save there up top. Joe Sauer. It's the only way to get your practice, man. Zach McDaniel trying to look to tap it in there, but it actually deflects just off the stick and wide. Kept in there by Mankovic. A stutter step there. Comes in, takes a shot, and he shoots it wide. Great move. Had everyone faked out. Joe Sauer, near side blue line. We're back even strength. Kasab on the bench. Zaitsev out. Zaitsev getting a pass here through center now, and Zaitsev will tap it in, dump and chase. He'll go. He'll chase in he'll chase in what he dumped in there, and he'll have it stripped away from him by Mankovic. Mankovic setting it to the front there, and the breakout continues for Nick Gimbel. Oh, that one hit Prestis on the side of the head, and a dump-in attempt there. Ouchie. And it's sent down over to the near side. Riley Wannett inside of the Patriots territory to the far corner. Looking for some open ice. Methodically moving at Zach Davis. Davis opts to go backwards. Good call on that one as he got bumped at the last second. Riley Wannett will clear it in down length the ice. 9.5 to go here in the first. And it'll be cleared in by Hampton Roads. Do I have a name not associated with a number here?
What are you looking for?
Oh, there he is, Sean Ziegler. And now Zaitsev trying to get around one, trying to work his way to the net. 9:05 left here in the first. Time ticking away. Last night it was a 2-0 game. A low-scoring affair. A great effort by Jay Baranowski, who was in goal, allowing 2 goals on 29 shots. All the credit in the world to him. He had a great game. This one bounces to the slot. Patriots still can't get out. 2-on-1 up front. There's a chance now with a shot and a save there by Framignon. Kyle Newsom had a chance up front there. This one goes along the near post, and it'll be Potomac clearing it out and to center red where it's picked up by Alex Allet. Majette getting checked there by Guidey. And cleared it in there for a moment. Back out Majette trying to get it across the line again. Pervasek across the line. That was a step offside. And punishing him was Avadukin. Over to the far corner, Andrula trying to work the puck away from McDaniel. McDaniel trying to feed it to the front to somebody, and we have a call coming up here to McDaniel for his efforts on the back check. It may be a slash because I heard a twig fall.
Pats finally get an opportunity with a man advantage here in the first period. We'll definitely take that. 8:02 left to go here in the first period. No score. Looks like Majette's going to sit for 2 for a slash. Although he refuses to sit. Now he's going in there. Face off to the left-hand side of Alvarado. That's looking to get on the scoreboard for the first time this weekend. Shut out yesterday, 2-0.
Butler across the blue line over to the near side now. Santiago up top. It goes to Garrett Newton. Newton pulls the trigger to save there. Alvarado shifted over to the near side now. Santiago taking a shot going wide here. Now Zaitsev trying to wrangle down that rolling puck, but it rolls past him, and Gale. Oh, hard check there by Gale. Oh man, here's Gale shorthanded, taking a shot and a save by Framignon. We got to work on that save there. Oh my goodness.
Gale's got those sniper tendencies. He's looking upstairs on Framignon. The second shot that's been about cage high on the goaltender. Kassab near side now.
Feeds to the front, the shot, the save by Alvarado. Oh, wow.
Wowza.
Great glove save. 1:07 left on the cross-ice feed power play. 7:09 left here in the first. Goalies are putting on quite a show on both sides of the ice.
Yep. As of right now, the Pats and the Whalers are tied at 30 points on the season. They're going to be toggling here for the next couple weeks.
Yep.
Last 2 spots do not make the playoffs, and that's what's being contested right now between these 2 squads. So, big 2 points on the line here today for both squads.
And to the front, and a shot from DeBauer goes over the head of Alvarado. And that's Guidey controlling it along the far side of the Hampton zone to the front. It's Micah DeBauer again pulling the trigger. Shot goes on. This one hits somebody on the Hampton bench. 40 ticks left on the power play.
Patriots news, stats, and scores. Visit them online at PotomacPatriots.net. You can also get live updates sent to your mobile device by downloading.
We were talking last game about players that are done with their eligibility after this year, our 94s. Micah DeBauer is going to be one of them. Trey Purdon is going to be one of them. And that's about it. Just 2. So you will see a relatively intact roster next year for these Potomac Patriots.
Over to the near side now. Yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Up top, Avadukin. Over to the far side now, top of the far circle with a shot and a blocker save. That one goes up high and out of play.
You really don't look forward to those years where you have 7 or 8 guys who are going to jump ship because of their eligibility. But we talked about the Hampton Roads Elite team, which has most of the players done after this year, but the things that they've done this year has been quite impressive. So that 4 years, there's a lot of maturity taking place. And
a shot right off the face-off over the glove of Alvarado and wide. Over to the near side now. And it's up to the blue line and out. 5 seconds left on the man advantage for Potomac. And it's even strike now with 6 to play in the first. Still looking for our first goal.
The Whalers have no 94s on their team right now. So their team will look somewhat similar next year as well.
And it's one back, Garrett Newton. Trying to move it up along the near wing. Kassab gets around one. Trying to work his way through. He's got a lot of Whalers to contend with. The puck is still loose. With a shot! Oh, and it just goes wide. I believe it hit somebody up front there. Mr. Kassab back behind there.
I see him.
Very animate on that one. I think he wanted a call. 5:30 left here in the first. No score. And it's a chance the other way. It's Prevost now. 3-on-1. Into the slot. Monkovic had his pocket picked. Nice back-checking work there by Kassab, who crunches his check into the boards. Fed ahead now for Zaitsev across the blue line. Zaitsev pulling the trigger, deflecting off of Ouellette's shin pad. Over to the near side it goes. Prevost trying to move it along. Trying to push it out. Cleared up to the blue line. Not out. Santiago coming in on goal. Takes a shot. Oh, that one went off the glove. And over the cage.
He had options on that one too. It was a 3-on-1. In close, but still.
Ouellette looking through center now. Patriots in the midst of some changes.
A little sloppy play on both ends here.
And it's through center now. Here comes Trey Purdon. Purdon with a shot off the blocker of Alvarado and goes to the far half boards. And it's gloved down by Alvarado. And grappling happens up here at the blue line. And the chirping continues. Riley Wannett having some words here, and players will be going to the box. Riley Wannett drawing in Zach McDaniel. It's interesting. Zach McDaniel is the top point getter for these Hampton Roads Whalers teams. It's 30 games played, 27 points leading into this weekend. He'll be back. Shrems had to take a step away. My wife is locked out of the house and we had to swap keys. Locked door policy, folks. Never be too safe, especially when you have an infant.
2 minutes for the land game. Hampton Roads penalty number 11, Zach McDaniel. 2 minutes for the land game. Both balls come at 4:25.
Stop delaying the game. We'll give you penalties. Yeesh. Granted, it was after the whistle, so I guess it's justified. Over the near side now. Getting it around, fed to the front, and a chance there. And it's cleared away, and Hampton Roads clears it out to neutral, but Potomac will send it back the other way with 3:50 to play here in the first. No score here at the Prince William Ice Center, located in Woodbridge, Virginia, 5180 Dale Boulevard. Check out pwice.com for public skate schedules and much, much more. Got to get out there for a stick and shoot. Kind of get my legs back going and work on my hand-eye coordination with that lovely wrister that I was known for as a defenseman, because I could never slap the puck. Back behind the goal. Shrems didn't hear that one, so that was good. And Alvarado will find this one and swallow it up with 3:21 to play here in the first. All good?
I'll have my people bill your people for the...
Where are my keys? Oh, why, thank you. Awesome. Hey, I just plugged them. Alrighty. Now we got 43 minutes left of hockey. And this shot goes well wide. Patriots held without a goal for quite some time.
That drought continues. They need something. They gotta find a way to get themselves off that schneid. I can imagine it's playing quite the head. Oh man,
it's getting brutal out there, huh?
It is. It's playing quite the head game with them, I'm sure.
Sherms, the last time they won was November 15th. Ooh. It's been a while. It's been a tough couple of months. Zach Davis point shot. Alvarado makes a save, and he'll swallow it up for no rebound. For the Patriots to notch one.
You know, and it's very surprising given the start that this team had. They were at the top of this division at one point in this season.
They were on fire.
They were. And we kept remarking this is a team that we've never seen before, just a completely new attitude and new outlook on hockey. And, we have to find that again. But here's the thing. You and I'll let you call it.
Here it comes, in on goal. Asmundsen with a shot, and it's deflected just wide.
You and I both know that the teams, if you can get hot at the right time, at the end of the season, you go hot in the playoffs, you can do some damage, a la the LA Kings of 2 years ago.
And it's over to the far circle for Garrett Newton leading the charge through center. He has his pocket picked. Back the other way. It's Gale setting up a pass for Asmundsen. Trying to get the return pass there. Zach Davis got in the way. Over the near side now. And out through center. In the midst of some changes. Gimbel out there to slap it right back in. Hampton tagging up here. On a delayed offside, John Delaney to chase over to the near side to Zach Davis. Davis feathering that one for Jordan Graves. He's a little bit behind him. Guidey in there to support. But Hampton cleared it in. And now the Patriots will work their way through center as they finish up some changes, as well as Hampton. As 1:39 remains here. I smell pizza. It's killing me. Down the length of the ice, this one will come back in icing with under 90 seconds to play here. And Riley Wannett and Zach McDaniel will now come back and join us.
This is eerily similar to yesterday's game. Just a very quiet, flat first period from both teams. Not too much razzle-dazzle. Goalies look good, but nobody's really taking charge of this game. It's wide open. We got to get the Pats on the board today.
A little early on the face-off there. And then we'll do it. There we go. Over the far circle. And over to the near side now. Into the corner. Kasab trying to work there with Graves. Trying to push it towards the front. Delaney puts it up top to Morning. Morning's got an open point man on the other side. Ian Rush. Rush pulling the trigger. And it's gloved down by Alvarado. What's it look like in the finish here? We got Frederick Freeze coming
Yeah,
up.
we do have a lone bone Frederick Freeze game.
One of those home and home things. Yep.
Finish out against Atlanta and then a home and home against Richmond.
We'll have that broadcast January 31st here at the Prince William Ice Center, 5:30 start time. An afternoon matinee. Then we'll all go out for pops afterwards.
You're buying. Here we go.
And a snap twig up top. Ian Rush not pleased. That was his favorite twig. Even put some colorful tape on it too. And it's launched in over to the near corner. And Hampton Road trying to clear it. Not successful. No Morning. Oh, that one had eyes. Made its way through a lot of traffic. That stick came up high there, I believe, on Graves. No call was made.
Oh, no, there was a call made. Mr. Kasab got it.
Yeah, he did. I mean, Graves' head snapped backwards. It was a high stick if I've ever seen one. But who's counting here? Hey, at least it's not the second period of the Elite game last night. 27 seconds left here in the first. Still no score. 11-5 shots in favor of Potomac. Now this one back to the Patriots blue line. Want it with Newton. And now it's Purdon. Now Purdon trying to find it through. A couple of Whalers players. I think he may have gotten away with a trip there as he hauled a guy down from behind. And 3 seconds left. That'll do it for the first period. Man, we got to get some flow or something in here.
Pep in our step.
Some excitement here. But that's how we go into the dressing room. Scoreless after 20. Stay tuned. We'll be right back in a few moments' time. We're not frozen. I'm going to actually hurt that. We are frozen. All right. Welcome back, everybody. So we're just underway here.
Save?
No. All right. We do apologize. One of our crew members decided to be funny at the wrong time. Got a hard check there. Man, Ian Rush looking for an exit here. 19:20 left here in the second period. We're just underway from the Prince William Ice Center here in Woodbridge, Virginia. Still looking for our first goal in this USPHL Empire contest between the Hampton Roads Whalers and your Potomac Patriots. And this one left juicy for Gill with a shot and a save there by Fromm and Jan. 19:02 left here, and that was a stellar save yet again from Fromm and Jan. And shout out to the Delaney family tuning in. Hold on. What are you doing? What's going on? He unplugged the HD cord too. You have to restart it completely now. Oh, go ahead. There you go. We do apologize for the delay here. And
there we go. Technical.
And out through center. We do apologize again. And it goes across Guidey. Down over into the far corner. Trying to gain control of it here as Joe Sauer picks his pocket up top. It goes Anderla. Could not get a hold of it here as it misses everybody. And it'll be played by Fremya. Dropped off for Anderla. Working his way through traffic. Out through center now he goes. And it's cut off. And taking the other way. Just going to switch places here. Okay, there we go. Much better. And we have an injured player. I'm not sure what happened there. I missed everything first for about 5 minutes of this ordeal. But 17:50 remains here in the second period. Nothing score. It's off in the corner. It's Hampton Roads controlling it here with their breakout just underway. Shout out to the Delaney family tuning in from Western New York. Thank you again for tuning in. And we had a good afternoon so far here.
We're getting snow tonight.
Yeah, we are. We're getting a taste of home.
Just to let you know. A dusting to an inch.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's crippling. But still, that's 3 days off of school for me, so I am quite all right
you
with
think
that.
it'll be 3 days?
Yeah, for a dusting, of course.
Sure. And it's in front of the Hampton bench now. It's Jordan Graves with it across the line. In the Hampton territory with a shot and a save by Alvarado. That one hits the high glass, still in. And it continues on here over to the far half boards for Ian Rush. Ian Rush looking. Down to the corner he goes. Finds John Delaney. Delaney dropped off there for Kashab. Kashab on his backhand. Trying to move it up to the point here for Riley Wannett. We do have an injury report that Shane Barber is not in the lineup for this team as this one goes right in on Alvarado and he holds on. He has a lower body injury that is Shane Barber without in this lineup.
Gonna get that looked at tomorrow. Hopefully all is well. No major issues because this team's got to make a push here in the last few games. Atlanta, Richmond, Frederick coming up. All must wins. Top 4 teams get in.
In the South, yep.
In the South. Let me pull up my statistics here.
As Munson along the near side, it's Gale. And check there from Wannett, but he still carries on. Ian Rush will pick it up on the far side. Gale, he tracks it down. Puck deflected back behind the net. Over the near side, Trey Purdon trying to move it out, but John Horn kept it. Volmer keeping it tight at the blue line for a second. And then the other way is Drew Butler. Drew dropping it off there for Trey Purdon. Scooped around by Alvarado. Noah Morning's point shot blocked.
Whoa!
That bouncer in on goal. It's loose up front. Oh, from his knees, he puts it on Alvarado. Oh, and Drew Butler is, oh, he can't believe it.
Just a break. That's all these kids need. Tampa Bay Juniors leading the way, 53 points. The Florida Junior Blades, 48 points. The Richmond Generals, 47 points. Those 3 are untouchable. There are 6 teams vying for that last playoff spot. The Florida Eels currently have it with 36 points. The Pats have 28 points. They are 8 points out. There are several other teams in there that are trying to squeak into the playoffs, get that 4th and final spot.
I believe they have it broken out, though, where it's a north and south within.
Oh, that's right. They did that.
Florida breakdown and all that, yeah, for the south. So
doesn't matter. Just win.
Exactly. We'll just go with that.
Just win. Just score, huh?
Yeah. Nothing up on the board yet. 15-7 shots in favor of Potomac. Different story offensively for this team in comparison to last night. Whoa, and Monkovic. He almost got his bell rung there. Now it's Noah kind of having his clearing attempt foiled. Now it's Delaney leading the charge 2-on-2 with a pass ahead, looking for Zaitsev. Zaitsev trying to get around his check, and Dreher will take him into the boards. Over along the near corner now, Delaney swapping it back behind the cage. Dreher will get there first. And Zaitsev trying to lift up his leg on that one. I don't know if anybody caught that. Better be careful. And it's squeezed out towards the top of the circle and out. Hampton Roads with it now. It's Prevost trying to work it up here. All by his lonesome as his team is changing. Monkovic on his backhand into the slot, trying to work it towards the goal. Cut off there, work in tandem there by DeBow and Delaney. Zaitsev will go off in a change as he finished the clear in. As Alvarado, and it's overskated there for the moment by Hampton Roads. And that was Johansson. Johansson taking out check on the way in as
penalty.
We have a delayed call coming up here to Potomac.
It'll be a cross check.
Oh boy. And Sauer. Oh man. Don't put it in your own net. That rule still stands that you can score on yourself on a delayed penalty. McDaniel working his way through traffic along and over the near corner. 14-10 left here. 14-8 left here. 14:08 left here, and the penalty has been called. It's a Reebok hockey penalty kill. Shrimps.
Yeah, not much going on either squad. This is an opportunity for Hampton Roads, or short-handed an opportunity for the Pats. But it's been a quiet game.
Very.
And right now, just looking at the shot count, Pats are up big. But not much doing. Just a very quiet game altogether. These are the ones that you don't like to call, to be honest with you.
2 shorthanded goals. Mike at the bow. Let's see if anything happens. But he's not out there right now. Matt Little getting an explanation from the referee on the decision on that call, I guess. Not sure what there is to contest. Here's Johnny.
Potomac Patriots penalty number 88, Jason Guiding, 2 minutes for cross-check. Guiding, good for cross-check, he had 14:08 for the Reebok penalty kill.
Now Hampton goes to work. So they come inside to John Horn into Patriots territory. And it's up to the blue line and out. Osmundson through center, missing everybody here, and this one will be charged in icing.
Wow.
On a power play. No changes awarded for Joe DeJones. Just kind of wondering about that one.
Yeah, it was close, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, it is
a missed call.
errant icing. So the face-off at center.
Still benefits Potomac.
That it does. Better than deep inside their own zone. Face-off one back, Alex Ouellette. Playing some catch here with McDaniel, but no, Ouellette's going to have to chase it back into his own zone to set things up. John Delaney putting on the forecheck here, forcing a move. He'll back away. Mike DeBow out there now. We'll keep an eye on him and what he decides to do here. He's got 2 shorthanded goals. The person that helped out on 2 shorthanded goals is not on this roster now. It's Alex Stroud. The shot comes through, and a piece of that is Ryan Frommignon over the near side. 1 minute left to kill. 13:06 up here in a second. No score. Ouellette keeping it tight at the blue line. Shot deflecting wide. Ian Rush down there to chase. Over to the far corner it goes. John Horton trying to squeeze it around. Finds it down there for Gale. Gale trying to work his way. With a wraparound shot and a save.
Post to post there on Frommignon.
Good movement.
Sticking that pad out there, keeping this a nothing game. 12:47 left to go in the second period. Oh. Enjoy the flu, David Stearns. You've got that one coming to you this week.
I washed my hands.
Did you?
I did.
Did you?
About an hour ago.
Okay.
Did sometime during this lovely venture here at the Prince William Ice Center in Woodbridge, Virginia. 30 seconds to kill. 12:34 left here in a second. Still looking for our first tally. Vollmer up top. Monkovic working his way in. In the traffic he goes. And almost a pile up on 95. Noah Morning will have it along the far corner. He'll kick it around there. And it's picked up by Monkovic again back behind the goal line. An opportunity here, backhanded to the front, and Hampton. Nobody there to gun it home. Joe Sauer will keep it active. 5-a-side hockey. Is this one deflects through the ring? Oh, great save! Ryan Fromenyan! Oh, brother! Oh, we are not worthy! Oh, what a tremendous save by Ryan Fromenyan! Oh.
Robbed him. Absolutely robbed him. And we got that one. We got that one on video, Stearns. That's gonna make the highlight over the next couple of weeks here. You got a hold of yourself here, or what?
Yes.
Yikes.
Yes.
We'll have to isolate that one. And throw it up on the YouTube tonight.
The YouTube? Does everything start with a "the" when you get older? Are you on the internet? Are you on the Facebook? And this one goes right into Alvarado's glove, and he
Dang,
holds on.
Fromenyan.
Oh.
Cap tip to that guy.
That was disgusting. Oh. Face off to the left of Alvarado. Face off won by the Patriots up top, but it makes its way outside of the blue line. Gillette now looking to the opposite side. Oh! There's Kyle Newsom there getting checked into the boards hard. But it's Hampton Roads deep inside Patriots territory again here. Trying to set up an Anderla. We'll have it now over to the far wing. And Newsom will get more trouble. Almost turned over to Ziegler there. Over the near side corner now it goes. Ziegler poking it towards the front of the net. But nobody there. So Lett will have to retrieve it along the far side of the Patriots zone. Zaitsev with a pass along the wing there for Graves. Graves putting out some speed here. He's got Kassab breaking towards the net. To Kassab, the shot. Oh, it was a perfect setup, but it was a toe save by Alvarado. And I don't think he had the timing just right on it, but great effort there. And so Lett going D to D now with Vollmer. Lett getting a return pass along the near corner. Up along the left wing here, but it was deflected out off the tape of Kyle Priestis. Newton across the line. Newton deep inside the zone. He goes in that one. Deflected, goes airborne. Glove down under Alvarado. And it was held onto there. And that wouldn't have counted there because it would have been a hand.
I was going to say, he almost threw it into the goal.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do. Rally the troops.
10:25 left here in the second. We're halfway through this game. Still looking for a goal. What are you looking for?
A goal.
You may also be looking for news, stats, and much, much more on these Potomac Patriots. It's PotomacPatriots.net. Or you can go to USPHL.com for the latest in all league news, scores, and much, much more. Guidey working there with Rush and Avdukin on the far side, leaving an open wing along the near side now for Osmundson to work his way through neutral with a shot right in on Fromenyan. A routine save for him at this point. Ready for the snow? Is your car ready for the snow? MyTech Auto Inc. can answer that question for you. MyTech Automotive, located in Woodbridge, Virginia. Visit mytechautoinc.com and they'll answer all of your car maintenance questions. Schedule your appointment today. Checking up on the weather bug, eh? That one right around Fromenyan. He paws it down. We'll try it all over again to his right. Man, do you remember last winter with all the ice and the snow? And
I remember my 13 days off from school.
this winter storm Hercules that came through.
We name winter storms.
We name
now.
winter storms. It's so weird.
It's become soft.
Yep. Oh, and a hard check from behind and a pop down from behind, too. Ian Rush may have gotten away with a couple there to the back when you hit the numbers. Now Hampton Roads controlling it now. Osmundson, far circle. Over to the near side now. Johansson having a little bit of trouble controlling it. He kept it in there tight at the blue line. And it's Wannett Trying to set up along the far wing. Drew Butler with a pass through traffic, almost out of the tip of Purton, but this one out of his reach and out of everybody's reach, which means icing. Charge against Potomac. 9:22 left here in a second. Nothing. Here's your score.
The good old hockey game.
He recently passed.
He did.
Stompin' Tom.
I do remember that. A couple months ago, yeah?
Yep. Or a little bit more than that, but yeah. Yep. A classic song played in every rink. And there's a shot that just gets deflected well wide over here. Over to the far point it is. Phoenix Greer keeping it in there. Down low it goes. A turnaround pass to the front. Monkovic couldn't connect with it, so it's stolen away now by Drew Butler. Butler launching this one in. He's due for a change along with the rest of his line, and so he goes off. On the near side now, Prevost. Near side, gunning this one in. Framignon saw this one through, and 8:50 remains. Routine shots from the perimeter, easy saves for the goalies. This does not make for real exciting hockey. I'm sorry.
This is.
If anything, it's badminton. That's what it's coming down to. Except if you've seen badminton, like the
Olympic badminton.
Olympics?
Okay,
Oh
if
my
this
goodness.
were Olympic badminton, okay.
What is that, 2-on-2 where they're just like pew, pew, pew. That's not happening here, folks. This is playing in your backyard badminton.
This is a tennis lesson.
Yep.
Somebody's got to do the overhead smash here momentarily. Somebody's got to step up and win this game.
And it's not going to be like Aunt Heidi who's going to do it, No, it's got to be one of these guys out here to slam it home.
Somebody's got to get something started here.
Yeah, just move away from the badminton, Try rugby or something,
All right, I'll take
Get you going. In the words of Peter Griffin, somebody throw a pie! Delaney trying to get away from the linesman. Sends it around Alvarado. He's controlling it there. Oh, he almost swept it out. If that Hampton Road stick wasn't there,
Everybody duck.
Delaney teed that one up. Wow. You know what? All the credit. Take the shot. Just take the shots, kids. Right? Do it as close as you can, though. Zaitsev right into the glove of Alvarado. Another outside shot. Routine save for these goalies. Their save percentages will look great by the end of this one.
I say defense must be doing their job too, keeping the shooters to the outside. That's exactly what your goalie wants you to do.
From a coaching perspective, they're doing all the right things.
From a
on both sides.
perspective,
it's horrible.
I'm going to throw this out into the ice here.
Oh man! Wow, 3:11. It's been some while since I've heard some of that.
You dropped a corn reference not too long ago.
I did. I know. So. This one going high into the glass, back behind.
The theme of the day.
I know. 90s music, We should have a 90s theme. You know what? We'll try to get that set up for the Frederick game next weekend.
Is that next weekend?
It's next weekend, sir.
I'm washing my hair.
I got Bridge Club. Just kidding. We're going to be here on the feed. Tune in. 5:30 start next Saturday. Frederick comes to town. Had some pretty goals from the last time they played in this barn against these Potomac Patriots. When was that? That was
a while back.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was during the winning days. Yeah, it was a 4-2 victory here at home on October 19th.
Fresh in the beginning of the season.
November 15th was the last time that these Patriots have won a game. Here's Guidi across the line. Snaps one into the glove of Alvarado. Making it look so easy. 7:24 says the clock. In the second period, goose eggs on either side of the board. Both goaltenders doing their jobs here. We had the U14 Prince William Hockey Club on the other side playing against the U14 Hampton Roads Whalers in town here. They always travel up, it seems like.
It's a family affair.
For the entire organization. Yeah, they all packed that giant bus they got out there that was blocking the entire parking lot when I rolled in at 8 this morning. There's a shot from the point, Anderla, a bouncer, and it's swept away by Hampton Roads. Now it's Newsom putting it ahead for Priestess. Ziegler in there to chase on the dump. And it's Anderla that got there first. 7 minutes. As it's ahead now for Delaney. Delaney trying to set up a pass through center for Graves, but it's picked away by Hampton Roads and sent back behind Framignon. It's sent through center now along near boards. That's Graves around the back there. Backhands it down low into the corner.
Zaitsev's gone off hurt.
Yeah, no, that's Delaney. Delaney took a hit
Delaney?
there. Yeah, I didn't see what happened behind the play there. We'll see if we can get an update on him.
Graves.
Across the line. In on goal. Faked the shot. Took the shot. Saved by Alvarado. It's airborne. It's loose. Oh. Blue paint and it's swept away by Hampton.
What do they have to do?
Line. Not out. Davis taking a long toss on. Here's Purdon. Purdon trying to get around his man, but great work there by Johansson. Anderla left the puck back there, ducking away from a check from Priestess. Still has the puck along the half boards. It's Johansson, Priestess, and Ziegler down there for Hampton. Drew Butler trying to steal that puck away up along the far boards. Kept in there by Davis. Davis with the point shot. It ping pongs everywhere. Up to the blue line again. Not out. Purdon taking his shot well wide just to keep things going. Getting the changes out there that are needed for the Patriots. And these Hampton Roads Whalers got to be gassed at this point. They're out there for a long shift. And here's feet to the front. Up top it goes to the blue line. Ian Rush feeding over to the far circle. Back to Rush over to the near circle. Rush takes a shot. Oh, wow. I don't know if that hit anything on its way through, but he had that corner picked. Goes over to the near side now. Potomac containing Hampton inside their own zone, but now the puck goes over to the open corner. They're looking for an open lane to get it out. They can't get it out. It's up at the blue line. Kept in by Santiago. He wanted to tee it up, but he dropped it in for a rush. Rush through traffic, and Alvarado holds on and gets Hampton a much-needed break.
The Whalers are gassed.
5:17 left here in the second. Still no score.
And Alvarado with a huge save down there. Graves tried to deke him out, had him, but Alvarado just got that pad just a little bit out there and knocked that puck away from Graves' stick.
Delaney is being tended to by Doc Yeskin right now. Hopefully we'll see him back on the bench.
It's just exhaustion from that last 3-minute shift.
Yeah, I'd say so. But hey, the Patriots, what an onslaught they put on there. That's some great offense. They generated 5 shots out of that, rather. With 5 minutes to go here in the second. Still nothing on the board. Zaitsev getting around his man, Sauer, backhanding it towards the front of Belcher. It's behind him. Where is it? He sits down on it. It does not cross the goal line.
Come on.
Wow, they cannot buy a goal from Alvarado. He has not let one in the last, how many minutes is that? Is that 76 minutes?
20, 40, 60, 80.
76.
No, we had a full game yesterday.
Yes, I'm sorry. I can't do math properly.
Yeah,
96.
clear
96
as day.
minutes. Yeah, missed a period
Let
in
the
there.
social studies teacher handle this.
Don't let the guy that's actually in a job that involves a lot of numbers. Yeah. So our country's in a deficit. Ian Rush along the near side trying to work it up to Noah Cunniff. But instead it'll be Micah DeBow pulling away with it now. And now it'll be picked up by Phoenix Dreher. Now on for Odsmundson. Now for Gale. And he can't get a shot through traffic. Micah DeBow. Oh, what a check there by Russia. Gale colliding. Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, giveaway.
Gale in on goal, takes a shot. Framion the save. Another great save by Framion. He gets collided into, and we have a delayed call. And we're going to have another call. 2 calls are being made here. The whistle goes at 3:56 left here in the second period. Meal score.
Matching minors? Looks to be. Man, Rush dumped Gale down here right in front of us. It's a bad breakup.
Yeah, I wonder who the initial call was on. Was it Gale or was it Rush? I couldn't tell. Well, they're both going to sit. I doubt anything's going to go on the board, Meow. So, face off to the left of Framion.
We doing this?
Went 4 minutes.
We doing this?
I don't know.
I don't know. The last time we tried to have a cheeky broadcast, we got called out for being inebriated, apparently.
Yeah, thank you, Tampa. And then
Stone sober.
Skurlick came to our defense on the Twitter.
Stone sober, ladies and gentlemen. Just going on very minimal sleep, that's all.
Yeah. Hey, give us a tweet at Cross-Ice Feed while you're at it out there. Here it is.
Did you say golden retrievers?
Golden interference.
Ah.
Now it's back over to Newton. Newton Putting it down low. Delaney is back out there. Here's a chance up front. And oh, baby. Here it is. Point blank. Turnaround shot. Alvarado makes a save. Oh, Guidey. Oh, he almost had it. Oh, wow. Delaney is back out there on the ice. It's good news for him and his team. Glad it was nothing serious there as Doc probably got them all squared away. 3:30 now left in the second period. No score. It's won by Hampton Roads. Off the glass it goes up top to the blue line. It's shot wide just to the net here as it goes over to the near corner. Travis Vollmer trying to track it down. Kept in there by the Patriots for the moment as they go to the far side. And oh, nice keep in there, but nobody there to pick it up. Hampton Roads got 3 guys on that far side there with one over here. It's fed to the front there. Nobody to gun it home. 3 minutes left here in the second. 0-0 is your score. That one is deflected out of play by a save off the stick of Ryan Framignon. Patriots hockey, proudly sponsored by the Spine and Joint Institute of Fairfax, Virginia. SJInstitute.com for more details on how Drs. Yetzkin and Schaefer can help you with your family wellness, sports medicine, and chiropractic needs. SJInstitute.com. And across the line, here comes the chance. Kassab feeding it to Graves. Graves shoots. Oh, and a blocker saved by Alvarado. Well, the point-blank chances, well, they're coming now. No longer on the perimeter for the Patriots. Hampton Roads having trouble gaining some offense. And across the line, far side, it's McDaniel now into the corner. McDaniel being rubbed off the puck there by Zach Davis. Now sent along over here for Zaitsev. Zaitsev setting up through center. Now chance across the line, Zach Davis. Davis with that flow, sends it to the front. Oh, Alvarado got a piece of it. It goes over to the near side corner, up to the blue line, and out. Two minutes left here. No score, and it's offsides.
29 shots for the pass.
It's incredible.
Hot dog can't beat Alvarado. I feel as though once they do, it's just going to be an avalanche of goals. Once they get that first one, I'm expecting like 13-14 after that. Just a lot of pent-up offense in there.
It's just a matter of time, yeah. And it's excuse me. Across the line, Patriots couldn't get it in deep now. It goes all the way down like the ice. No icing. Back to chase it as Riley wanted. Left off over to the near side now. John Horn. Couldn't get a hold of it there as it's stolen away. No, he picks the pocket of Drew Butler, who's trying to break out with it. On the near side now, Horn looking up front. Try to launch that one towards the front of the goal, but it's dropped off the long side of the goal. Garrett Newton will pick it up. And a clearing attempt there, foiled yet again. Priestess and Horn working down low there for Hampton Roads. And it's give it to the front and a point blank save by Framignon. Oh, they just gave him that one. And Garrett Newton having a bit of trouble here, so the Hampton Roads turn to lock down the Potomac Patriots in their own zone. Is this a bouncing puck? Trying to wrangle it down. As we're down.
Here we go.
The 1 minute mark. Now 2-on-1 forming here. Drew Butler ahead to Santiago, in on goal. Alvarado makes yet another save. Now what is it going to take?
It's like a Minnesota Wild versus New Jersey Devils game from 3 or 4 years ago.
But nobody is playing the trap.
I know. I'm just saying.
But it's just...
You got nothing.
Oh, I don't know. Now the face-off over to the right of Alvarado. Up top it goes. Far point. Here it goes. Oh, right onto the pad. Oh, man. Don't insult the Minnesota Wild like that. They've had it hard enough as it is. Mankovic well offside because Baranowski was in a few feet a little too early with 36.9 seconds left here in the second period. The score is still 0-0. Jason Guidey to take the face-off against Mankovic. One back by the Patriots. Noah Morning. Trying to set up along the wing is time. is running out here in the second period. Will we go? Nothing into the third period. We're about to find out. Travis Vollmer and Ian Rush colliding there. Might get a bow. And Monkovic colliding. Prevost doing some work there. And Alex Vollmer looking 10 seconds ago with one last rush here. And Milkovic trying to put on some pressure there to see if he can get an offensive go at it. But now the pushing and shoving at the end here. Guidey going toe-to-toe. Who's he grappling with? Well, the linesman going to separate him, and it was Alex Ouellette who tried to bait him in, but the referee will not get a penalty call in there. Goose eggs on the board. Going into our final 20 minutes, maybe, perhaps. We're going to overtime. Not exactly sure, but we'll find out. Stay tuned here on the feed as this Empire contest rolls its way slowly now to a hopefully eventful conclusion. 20 minutes more to play, or maybe even more. 0-0 score. I'm ready to walk out the door.
During break, during intermission, they added a goal to each team
to make it look more interesting
to try and boost the momentum and confidence of these young players.
Good gravy. Just got an update that Richmond has tied it late in the elite game against East Coast with a shorthanded goal.
That doesn't help.
Overtime is not desired in that situation for the elite Potomac Patriots, but the Empire Potomac Patriots fighting hard here against the Hampton Roads Whalers that currently are both tied in 6th place. And this one bounce off into the protective netting and out. Ticks into this one. We already have our first whistle. Are you ready for Puppy Bowl next week?
As long as there's the Bissell Kitty halftime show.
Oh, always.
Last time they put guinea pigs in a blimp, I just about lost it.
Wow. Oh, man. What are they going to do this year?
I don't know. It's a tough act to follow.
I hear that Kitty Purry might be performing as well. Off in the far corner. Thank you. I came up with that one just all by myself. I hope Animal Planet came up with it too. Vollmer toward the far side. Turnaround shot from Gale. Oh, man. Zaitsev, 3-on-2. Zaitsev tees it up. Alvarado makes the save. That was a hard shot from out in center. Here's a chance now. Fresh ice. It could either help you or hurt you, depending on how that Zam did. We call it Zam down here. I call it a Boney up north. You got a Boney the ice? No. No, it must be a northern
Different
thing.
folks, different strokes.
Yeah. 18:54 left here in the third. No score. Still. Maybe we'll go 0-0 into a shootout, Trent. Here we go. Jason Guidey along the open wing left side. Takes this shot, goes well wide. And kept in along the blue line over there by Garrett Newton in front of the Hampton bench. And a second effort there by Hampton on a try to get it out. Gets shipped out to their neutral and tossed right back in by Potomac. Guidey trying to get a hold of it there. Goes over to the far circle. And it'll be moved out into the neutral zone by Baranowski. It's stolen away and dumped in by Daniel Abadukin. Jason Guidey had an opportunity down there as the lone forechecker. And out they come with Joe Sauer. Zach Davis backhanding it alongside of the net there. Having a little trouble. Fresh ice. Puck moves a little faster. Sometimes it sticks. It's saucered out. Oh, and a chance that it's a delayed offside against Jordan Graves. And this one's launched out through neutral. And it's Anderlo with it out the red line. Having trouble controlling it, so Hampton will take advantage of that coming across the line. Trying to duck around a check with Johansson. Fed to the front. Oh, along the side of the net there. I think they hit the post. The outside of the post. Kassab one-on-one the other way with Gimbel, and a shot there off of Alvarado and out of play. 17:39 left here in the third. No score still. Still no score. Threads Inc. of Dumfries, Virginia is family owned and operated, helping you with your sports embroidery needs. That's threads-inc.com for more details on how they can help you make your jerseys look snazzy. And it's Jordan Graves. Looking now to get away from a few Whalers. Fed along the side of the net. It bounces off the net and goes over to the near side boards. Capped along those boards by Ty Ayers. Ayers still with it. Pulls the trigger. There you go. That's using your head. Framignon makes the save with the mask. Kasap along the far boards trying to get it out. But now it's top of the far circle. It's Piscotti working. Here's a chance. Oh, man, that one went off the ankle. Who was that man standing up front? That was Riley Wannett that got in front of that one.
Defense has looked pretty good today. Bailing out their goaltender when he needs it. Although Ryan Framignon did make a memorable save in that second period.
I gotta remember which one that was, yeah? Well, the time. Richmond wins it on a power play with 14 seconds left in overtime. It's the elite decision against the East Coast Eagles. So it was a split weekend. East Coast won last night, right?
Yes, they did.
All right. So there you go. The scenario is playing out to head coach Andy Newton of the elite team scenario. And this one shot. No, they said that was a goal. Wow. Up top, under the bar. 16-20 left here in the third. Our first goal goes upstairs on Framignon.
Is it Ziegler?
I think it was. RJ suited up out there. No, that's Sean Ziegler from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Getting his first goal of the season.
If it does stand as
Ziegler's, yeah.
As his, yep, that would be his first. First in 32 games.
Unexpected heroes arise in situations like this. Get the call from John.
Hampton Roads goal scored by number 11, Simon McDaniel. Assisted by number 15, Sean Ziegler. And number 7, Ty Ayers.
Yeah, mistaken identity by myself as well. Sorry about that. 16 even remaining here in the third. For the latest in news, scores, and stats, check out USPHL.com, the league's webpage. It's the United States Premier Hockey League. For all levels, Premier, Elite, Empire, and all the others as well. And a shot right on Framignon. Pause that one down. And just a note, Richmond and East Coast Eagles do play again. This is true. I remember seeing this in the schedule. For the elite level, they play each other again in a weekend in North Carolina. So
I wouldn't mind them splitting again.
Wow. East Coast went 2 for 13 on the power play.
In that game?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Oof.
If anything, it makes it easy for coach to figure out what to work on in practice this week.
Shorthanded breakaways? I don't know. 15:34 says the clock. Hampton continuing. I'm sorry?
Don't be.
Oh, Patriots running out of time here.
Oh, boy. Something.
Face-off just outside the Hampton zone. It's Horn going toe-to-toe with Guidy. Guidy wins the draw to Davis. Davis rifles this one back. Alvarado out of his cage to play it. And a hard check there, Guidy. Kicking it around over to the near side boards. Zach Davis, a nice hit there.
Big body.
And a turnover here. Here comes DeBow. And on goal with a great block there. A diving effort by Joe Sauer, kept active by the Patriots inside the offensive zone. Along the far half boards, Osmundson trying to clear it out, but it's kept in there. A point shot, redirected over to the near side. 15 minutes left here in the third period. Quite an interesting contest and a hard check there. Gale colliding with Davis. He's kind of trying to exact his revenge. I think he got the number of that truck. That hit him. Alvarado will hold on to this one, and so some chirping begins. 14:39 says the clock. Shrimps. Next weekend, the Freeze.
Yeah. Next Saturday at 5:30. A single game on the schedule. Frederick comes down to Potomac.
And then they go back up to Frederick the next day.
A little home and home series.
And then they'll do Atlanta the following week. And then back here we do another home and home, starting with Richmond here at the Prince William Ice Center in Woodbridge, Virginia, 5180 Dale Boulevard, pwice.com. where public skate schedules and much, much more. Here's a point shot. A bouncer. Oh, man. Somebody smashed their twig there, too. It was Johansson. And Zaitsev with it in the near corner. Zaitsev back behind the cage. Kashab. And he's got Graves down there. Graves did not see the puck coming, so Prevost going to take advantage of that now. And he's going to take this shot well wide over to the near side. Here's Gimbel. And clear down. Here's Riley Wanted. Pocket picked. Jankovic now with it. Trying to drag it through with a shot. But he couldn't get it through. And now it's stolen away by Riley Wanted. I think he was kind of losing his footing on that one. He looks frustrated. He's calling for the ref for a penalty on that one. May have been a combination of things. And this one is launched past everybody. No icing is the call. Ian Rush will get there first. Trey Purdon. There is the far corner. Relief there as he tries to get it around Monkovic. And it's kicked along the far boards. We got a bit of a pile up on 95 finally. Everyone pulls off to the shoulder and sorts out information on insurance. Nope, now there's another pile up. It's chain reaction, domino effect. Here in Northern Virginia. Point shot there taken. Well, actually into the far circle rather. And that's steered aside. To the near side boards of the neutral zone. Ryan Shepard is getting stir crazy here. He wants a Patriots goal 13 minutes to go here in the third. And some contact between Baranowski and Noah Morning. Morning looked like he may have taken one up a little high there. And Garrett Newton in front of his own bench gets it out through neutral. And a pass trying to reach Zaitsev along the near wing. And he didn't get it as McDaniel will take it in on the offside. Ty Ayers just a couple of feet inside the blue line. 12:36. Left here in the third. 1-0 Hampton. Nagged by that old injury, fans? Want to get back in the game? Get playing that softball coming up here in the spring. After all that snow gets dumped on us tonight. Mid-County Physical Therapy can help you. Get you back on track to getting back to your peak performance. MidCountyPT.com for more details. Located here in Woodbridge, Virginia. So if you're in Delaware, it might be a little bit of a trip for you. Or in Spain, for that matter. And now, McDaniel, side angle shot. Fromion made the save. Over to the far side now. It's Zach McDaniel again. On his backhand. Feeding it into the slot. Glove down and poked away there by Garrett Newton. Newton with a pass ahead now. Guidey, he had two to beat there, but it's swept away by Dreer. And Sauer will chase it in the far corner. Going for the body on that as McDaniel will go in there and Guidey. Oh, that's an interference. Joe Sauer going in there and attacking. And now some pushing and shoving as there's a man down in that pile. That's Guidey, and he does not appreciate being pushed around while he's down.
No, Guidey's been, I want to say it's Guidey and McDaniel that have been chirping all game.
Yeah.
And things just kind of came to a head right there. McDaniel drew the initial penalty, but I have a feeling that Guidey's going as well.
That's baloney.
So we'll see how this plays out.
Well, let's see how things shake out here in the wash.
Yeah, I don't know if Guidey's sitting.
Yep. I would think that there's going to be an extra 2 up there on the board, and it's probably going to go to Hampton Roads.
Yep, that's what it's looking like.
But, yeah.
So McDaniel sits for 4 minutes total, maybe? Unless there was another culprit in there.
Unless they're giving Guidey 4 minutes just to kind of say, oh, wait, no, there you go. There's the 2 minutes. Now let's see if the Patriots can tie this one up at 1. 11:57 left here in the third. Shrems. What must they do?
They've done just about everything. You know what?
They threw the kitchen sink.
How about some good old-fashioned luck on this one? Throw it at the net, catch a deflection off a skate, something.
Now you're talking.
Something.
Now you're talking. Face off to the left of Alvarado. Here we go. Keep playing that song while they're doing it. Oh, that would have hyped me up. Oh, can't do that. It's a hockey game. Zaitsev over to the far corner. It's a cross-ice feed power play, crossicefeed.com for more details. Their DC Metro Region sports broadcasting team. And it goes all the way out. Garrett Newton down there to chase as he gets ahead of Gale.
Hampton Roads penalty to number 11, Zach McDaniel. 2 minutes of defending misconduct. What's the rush on that? Hampton Roads penalty to number 5, Coach Sauer. 2 minutes to charge. Potomac Patriots penalty to number 88, Casey Riley. 2 minutes and 10 minutes misconduct. What's the rush on that? All penalties come at 11:57.
So 2 and 10s to Guidey and McDaniel. Well, that's one way of solving the problem.
Make him sit for the rest of the game.
Sheesh. Well, at least it's not a carryover. Nice. They couldn't clear it out. The referee kept it in there. 1 minute to go on the man advantage. Not much doing here. Drew Butler across the line. Drew, top of the far circle. Zaitsev teeing it up, but it was a bouncer, and it bounces its way off of Gale out into the neutral zone. John Delaney with it now. Delaney curling, getting away from Gale. He goes to the opposite side. Want it, putting it over to the near end of the rink. DeBow. Now Vadukin having some issues there as they go back and set it all up again. So they have 20 seconds now left on the man advantage. 10:20 left here in the third. 1-0 Hampton Roads. Trying to get across that red line. There's an invisible force field there. Mikey DeBow try to give it another rush here with 5 seconds left on the man advantage. Most of that man advantage was spent on the wrong side of the red line. And now we're back to even strength. Halfway through the third period, Hampton Roads with a 1-0 lead. Zach Alvarado doing a fantastic job between the pipes. This one gunned just wide. Patriots in there trying to stuff it along the short side and lifting it up there, and it does not cross the goal line somehow. As Alvarado has it underneath his paraphernalia with 9:41 left here in the third. MyTech Automotive is your one-stop shop for your safety and emissions inspections, tune-ups, and much more. They do domestic and foreign cars, so please check them out, mytechautoinc.com, so your car is ready for that blizzard or whatever the heck's supposed to hit this area tonight.
We'll know on Tuesday what's supposed to hit this area.
Yeah.
They'll give us the full forecast.
And a crossover. The far end of the Hampton zone. And a point shot there. No deflections through. Kind of losing his footing. Down over to the near corner it is. Hampton trying to gain control of it here. Loose into the slot. Drew will recover it. Matthew Kassab staying on his tail there as it goes over to Ayers along the near side. Still can't get it out. Potomac. It's got him trapped, but it's not a good trapping. If they had control of the puck, we'd be speaking a different story. Here's a point shot from Morning. Blockered out of play by Alvarado.
Matthew Kassab is probably the most notable player out there for the Pats today. Just up and down the ice. Hard on the forecheck, especially in the past couple of minutes or so. He's kept that puck down inside the zone, but like you said, they can't get control of it. It's hard to make the most of your opportunities when you don't have the puck, but nonetheless, the goaltender, or the face-off to the right of the goaltender, won by Hampton, shot around the boards. And finally out and about. We have a 2-on-1 developing here.
There we go, Hampton Roads. Monkovic, it just didn't get in his wheelhouse, and I think it was a deflection on its way through too, which really helped Potomac. And over to the near corner it goes. Tavaduka trying to get it out. Zach Davis with that awesome flow out the back of the helmet. And it's Delaney far corner. 8:20 left here in the third period. I almost said first period. I wouldn't want to do that to us. The way this game's been going, our first goal came at about the halfway mark here in this third period. And it's Delaney trying to chase it down. Working with Davis at the line. Davis working his way into the play. 3-on-2 developing here, but it's a 3-on-3 as Prevost catches up into the play. Looking to probably set it up here. Sent to the front to Bell. Trying to take his shot, but couldn't get a full wrap on it as Monkovic poked it away. Behind the goal line here, set up to the front. Not a clean setup there, but this one launched just wide over to the near side. Davis down behind the goal line. Avdukin getting hauled down. And Hampton Roads cleared it down the length of the ice. This one will come back in icing. 7:36 left here in the third, 7:35, I beg your pardon, left here in the third. Hampton Roads with a 1-0 lead.
Kind of have to feel for the coaches here. Each team's playing relatively conservative. It just hasn't broken open like we anticipated it. And this is where you got to dig deep into your bag of coaching tricks and come up with something for the Pats tie the game at least. Because they've thrown everything at Alvarado. He's stopped all 37 of the shots that he's faced.
That goals against the average will come down for him quite nicely.
Oh yeah, considerably. Entered this weekend with a 4.02 goals against average.
And with last night's 2-0 victory, should help things in the way things are progressing in this one.
Yeah.
Unless an onslaught of goals suddenly occur out of nowhere.
Which I'm not going to turn down.
No. And Horn placing it in the Patriots zone. No Morning trying to move it up for Butler. Butler with a lead pipe in the study, trying to move it out. Right behind the goal line, Santiago over to the far corner. Nobody had a clue, did they?
I got it.
Drew Butler, here he goes, still with it, turning it around, and the bouncer goes behind the cage. Purdon trying to stuff it along the short side far post. And a turnaround shot, and a pad save by Alvarado. That was a quality save as he kicked out the leg. 6:35 left here in the third. Patriots being held without a goal for the longest time. Osmundson ducking away.
Zaitsev was lining him up for a good 15 feet.
And a check. Osmundson getting taken to the board. Zaitsev still in the puck away. Horn trying to take out Zaitsev. But it's Newton that will have the puck instead. Over to the far side boards. Now Zaitsev ahead with the puck. He's got Kasab. Kasab into the slot on his backhand. Right in on Alvarado. The puck is loose. Rebound. The shot. Oh, and he just missed the open net. Oh, Zaitsev just shooting it just wide. 6 minutes ago here in the third. That's the 40th shot? My goodness. That save percentage is going to look amazing too. Zaitsev on his backhand takes a shot. Alvarado makes a save. He didn't see that one coming.
No, he got down quick though. We'll say that much. 5:47, 1-0 Hampton Roads. Just managing 23 shots, but one did go in. Zach McDaniel on the doorstep of Ryan Framignon roofs it. And that's where we stand as of right now.
One back by the Patriots to Bow, trying to throw it at the slot, but it's blocked there by Sauer. Sauer on his backhand, pushed it ahead there into the Patriots zone, far corner. Ian Rush going around over to the near side, and it's Riley Wannett with it, and back behind the play. There was some extracurriculars going on. And it was Ian Rush tied up there with Ayers. Over to the near side, Riley Wannett launching this one through center as Joe Sauer deflecting it, trying to slow it down, but Micah DeBow will get ahead of him there. Dropping it off along the half boards for John Delaney. Delaney, a bit of a stick battle there. And a high stick waved off there. 5:08 left here in the third. Patriots want to get set up here in a moment if they can. Or at least pop one home so we can go to overtime, shall we?
I'll take that.
Over to the near side, it's Ayers.
Oh!
A nice check there from Micah DeBow. Santiago trying to chase it down here. He'll get it in front of the timekeeper's box. Back to Noah Morning, back in his own zone. Almost turned over there. Majet applying some pressure. Pass through center. Intercepted at the red line by Joe Sauer. He'll tap it in, and some changes coming for Hampton Roads. 4:35 sets the clock. Time winding down. Butler getting a cross ice feed over to the near side across the blue line. And it's Monkovic dumping it in. Up along the dasher. It's a roller. Goes over to the far side. And Monkovic can't get a hold of it as Drew Butler steals away and taps it out. Red line it goes. Johansson will clear it right back in. A conservative effort here from Hampton Roads, if you will. It's just kind of a dumping it in kind of approach. As here comes Monkovic in on goal. And a nice blocker save there. Framignon keeping it 1-0. And Noah Morning without his glove. Skating to the bench, and this one is going to be an icing.
A little bit of difficulty there.
And he is hurt. He is hurt. And they have to let him change. We're going to keep an eye on the status here of Noah Morning.
For more information.
They won't let him change.
I don't see why not.
Oh, there they go.
Yeah,
Okay.
they have to. 3:48 left here in the third. Hopefully Noah Morning's okay. I don't see Doc in the house anymore.
He's behind the bench.
Is he? Oh, he is. There he is. He is talking with him. Okay. And it's along the far half boards. Asmundsen trying to look for an option here. Trying to spin it around over to the half boards. John Horn there to pinch in.
Oh, wow,
Jared
up
Gale.
top.
Yeah, he went high on that hit, and there is he touched it. There
Yep,
you go.
yep.
3:25 left here in the third. An untimely penalty to the Hampton Roads Whalers.
Here's your golden ticket.
This is it. Punch it. Punch that ticket. As we've just become a zombie nation. 41-24 shots in favor of the Patriots. You know, those numbers are deceiving, okay? 41-24, add them together. The goaltenders are fine. They're doing great. There are a lot of perimeter shots, some really
There
up
are.
close ones, but they're just a lot. I'm going to say at least half of those are shots from the outside.
Hats off to both defenses today for doing their job, essentially. Coach has got to be pleased. Both coaches.
And a face-off to the left of Zach Alvarado. Up top it goes. Over to the near side, Delaney. Riley won it. Down low over to the far corner. Over to the near side now.
Jared Gale, 2 minutes for charging.
Charging it is. Okay.
At 3:25, Russell Steve Howard.
Dukin. Back behind. Fed to the front. Here he goes with a shot. A save by Alvarado.
Got to be quicker on that trigger.
Yep,
Goaltender's
yep.
moving left to right pretty good today.
He knew it was coming. 2:52 left here in the third. Still 1-0 Hampton Roads, the man advantage for the next minute and 27. It's a Cross Ice Feed Power Play, crossicefeed.com. Follow us on Twitter at Cross Ice Feed.
Now would be an ideal time for a set play, something they've been working on in practice all year.
And there is much conversation about...
Are they checking the weight of the puck?
Yep.
That's good. We'll discuss it after the game.
Yep. Before the big game,
Haha.
Avadukin behind the cage, looking. Near post. Played up along the half boards up top. John Delaney now. Delaney. Cross ice feed over to the far circle. The shot from Riley Wannett. Gun just wide. Delaney again. Back over to Wannett. Wannett, top of the far circle. Into the far circle. Getting a return pass. Winds up. Fires a shot. Didn't get a full wrap on it. Hampton looking for a lane. Nice keep there by Delaney. But he lost his stick in the process, and the puck comes out in the neutral zone. And through center now, comes over to the near side wing. Over for Delaney. A couple of changes being made. Second unit on its way out for the power play. Avadukin with DeBow. DeBow cheating in there towards the net. Here he is sitting along the near post, and a bouncing puck made its way past him, and this one's launched all the way down the length of the ice with 2 minutes to play here in the third. 35 seconds left on the man advantage. Time is running out on these Patriots. Riley Wannett. Jersey fluttering in the wind. Very Gretzky-esque, if you will. As he goes all the way around the world. Just the image. I didn't call him Gretzky. Don't worry. Nobody touches the great one. Up top, Riley. Down over to the far half board. Santiago over to the near side. Zaitsev left all alone. Winds up, takes a shot right in on Alvarado. The rebound. And he swallows it up immediately with 7 seconds left on the man advantage. 1:32 left here in the third.
Rebound kicked out there right off the crest.
Yep. Timeout needs to be called here. Yep, and it's coming. Matt Little is using his timeout.
Would you pull the goaltender?
Yes.
Oh, that's all I needed. Thank you.
Yes. Keep him out. Keep him out right now. You take it down to him 6-on-4 inside there, or 6-on-4 essentially. I'd say do it.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing.
Yep. The perfect time to do it. But the thing is, you gotta contain. You gotta contain. Take the shot right off the bat. Go for the rebound. Overload the front of the net. Stack up 3 on the right into the slot. Get as much traffic in front of there as you can. Because the bounces, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for the bounces at this point.
They said a little bit of luck. Nobody's going to turn it down in this stadium right now.
So next Saturday, we're back here on the feed.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
Frederick Freeze. Should be a good one. Home and home. We got the first one at our home. Then we go to their home. Hopefully they'll be home wreckers. And hopefully the Frederick Freeze will not be home wreckers themselves. Wake up. Still got a full day ahead of
You know what would wake me up?
A goal.
Let's do it.
And Avadukin finding it into the scrum. No, it's to bow over to the near wing. Time expires on the man advantage. Empty net. And now it's 6-on-5. Kasab can't get a hold of it. Loose over to the far corner. Zaitsev trying to chase it down. Avadukin trying to meet the man along the near post. And it's cleared out through an open area into the neutral zone. Delaney back to retrieve it back at his own blue line. Up through center red. Kasab finding the bouncing puck, trying to kick it ahead to himself. Gale trying to keep him out of the zone. Almost turned over to Osmundson. This winds up and goes into the open net. 2-0. Hampton Roads 102 left here in the third. Well, it's a great turn. Just shoot the puck. Was it Osmundson that got it?
Yeah, it was. From center ice.
Okie dokie. We're on a 12-game losing streak unless we get two quick ones. The streak continues. My apologies. I looked too quick. It was Gale. I do apologize for that misstep as Jordan Graves coming in on goal. Delaney taking a shot. Alvarado saw it through and held on when floating its way towards him. Got nothing, huh?
This is a tough one.
It is.
It's a tough one.
Apparently the Minnesota Wild just scored. Riley won it, near point, winds up, takes a shot, bouncing through, and it's left there in the slot. He'll get it back again. Up top it goes. Garrett Newton winds up, takes a shot, deflecting through over to the near corner. Half a minute to go here. 2 goals needed to tie this one up. Empty net goal from Jared Gale as this one comes right in from Kashab up at the point with 19.9.
45 saves for Zach Alvarado. Continues to shine this weekend. Time is running out here for the Pats to put something in.
20 shot differential. Patriots just lit it up, but Alvarado, what a weekend.
Yeah, it's a hand pass.
Face off outside, 14.8.
You feel for these kids.
You really do.
It's to start the season on such a high and then just have to deal with this. And the effort obviously was there today. I mean, they had the opportunities. They ran into a hot goaltender this weekend.
Certainly did. And this one cleared away, and Riley won it. Garrett Newton, time running out here through center now. It's Kasab. Kasab across the blue line. Kasab working his way through traffic. Takes the shot. Alvarado the save. He's looking behind him with 2 seconds left. He kept it out of the net. Oh, goodness. Well deserved on these victories for Zach Alvarado.
Kasab did everything he had to on that one.
Wow. That's all I got. That's all I got. This was the Alvarado show, both games. And that'll do it. He gets his second consecutive shutout. Sweeping the weekend. Hampton Roads win again, 2-0. Drems, we got to do it all over again, and this 12-game losing streak has to end. This losing streak has to end next weekend against Frederick.
Let's look to Frederick here. They're still in this thing. They're not completely out of the woods, but they got some work to do.
Yeah.
And we'll figure it out next weekend.
All right. Well, We'll catch you all on the other side next weekend. Next Saturday, 5:30 start time. Patriots and Freeze. We'll do battle here at the Prince William Ice Center. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. David Stearns for the Cross Ice Feed crew saying have a great evening and stay safe out there. And as always, don't stop believing. 2-0 Hampton Roads. Don't stop believing, and we'll see you next weekend.